What if I told you that there's two eyedropper tools in Affinity Designer? And what if I told you that they both have slightly different jobs? And there's a secret to one of them that not many people know. Interested? Well, let me explain. So let's just jump straight into this, no messing about. So here we have a bunch of shapes with different colors, and we'll use these in the examples in a second as well. So the first eyedropper tool that you have is down the toolbar right at the bottom, called the color picker tool, which is also the shortcut of I on the keyboard. So to select it, obviously click on it. Now how this one works is whatever thing or object you've selected. So say for example, we selected this circle that we've got here. If we click the eyedropper tool, and whatever color we sample gets pasted straight onto that object that we have selected. So for example, we have the circle selected, we click on this red square and it applies straight away to the circle. Maybe we want it to be a purple. Click on that one, samples it, pastes it straight on, and perhaps, you know, we want to use one of the green ones. Whatever you sample will essentially get pasted straight onto the object that you have selected. What's really good with this as well is that you can decide to change the stroke. So if we go up in here into the stroke, click that to make it active, and let's just make it a lot bigger so it's more visible. So say if we decided that we wanted the fill to be red, but we want the stroke to be a different color. So having the stroke selected here, we can choose green and the stroke just gets changed straight away, or we can choose yellow or blue or whatever color you want to sample, it pastes it straight on. And let's say we want to change our mind, change to the fill, change it to purple, and we can use it like that. So that's the first dropper tool. But the second one is actually all the way up here in the color selection area, which you can see the little symbol there. Now the way to use this one is you click and drag. So holding the mouse button down, dragging and sampling a color. So say if we wanted to sample this green circle, sample it from here, and this doesn't actually get pasted anywhere until you decide when it gets pasted. You can see there's a little green circle right next to the dropper tool there now, and that's where the color gets stored. So say for example, we wanted to change the fill of this main circle we've got here, we'd select it, hit that little green circle, and it would appear. Similarly, if we want to change this one and that one or this one, so you have that color basically stored for use whenever you want to use it. So they are very slightly different. Now another good thing about this dropper tool is when you click and drag, what you can see is the RGB color, so the code of the RGB. So you can see it's red 73, green 195 and blue 86, which it's helpful to know sometimes to find the exact same color if you needed it, if you needed to pass it on to someone else. It's really helpful to know what that is. But also, the secret to this tool is that this dropper tool can actually sample colors from not only the whole of Affinity, but also anywhere on your desktop. So if we move Affinity to one side, grab the dropper tool, and we can actually sample onto my desktop and take one of these colors, and it'll save it in here. We can then use that color. Or say if we wanted a specific color for a specific brand, so Twitter for example, we could grab the dropper tool and just sample it from the website and then steal the color and just keep it in there for us for when we want to use it. So with these assets that I've got down the side here, if we search for the Twitter logo, in the past, what you would do is get this logo, maybe find the hex code of the brand colors, or find the RGB of the Twitter logo and find the color that way and be able to use it like that. Instead, we can just sample it with the dropper tool, click on it, paste that color, and you can't see it because it's behind that one. But it's there. That's it. It'd be as simple as that. So you can actually use this dropper tool outside of Affinity Designer and outside of software completely, and on pretty much anything. I've not found something it doesn't work on. It just samples whatever you want. And that, since I found that, has been super useful. And I can't stop using it now. I literally just sit here and do this every now and again. Yeah. So now my question is, did you know there was 2 eyedropper tools in Affinity Designer? And if you did, and you knew the secret, or you now know the secret, comment down below, I now know the secret. But if you didn't know, now you know. So if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe for more videos like this. And if you'd like to follow me on all the socials, they're all in the links in the description below. And as always, I've been BrownBear. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I kind of feel like I need a better outro. Stay classy, sent. No. Oh well.